Hello and welcome to Security Matters on Global Television. It's a program that highlights the activities of the Nigerian military and its sister service. I am your host, Kike Lomo Okere. In a series of coordinated operations across the country, troops of the Nigerian Army have successfully neutralized a notorious Boko Haram commander along other terrorist fighters. In addition, numerous terrorists and their families have surrendered to the troops as a result of sustained pressure against their operations. Troops have also apprehended several criminal suspects and recovered arms and ammunition. Let's take a look at the report.
On 17th August 2024, the troops launched an offensive operation against the terrorist enclave in Bula Daloye in Bama local government area of Borno State. Following an intense firefight, the troops overpowered the terrorists, neutralizing 3, including a wanted Boko Haram commander Abu Rijab. The operation led to the recovery of 2 AK-47 rifles and mobile phones. Additionally, 8 terrorists and their families surrendered to troops in Goza local government area. The same troops also apprehended 2 suspects in Konduga local government area with 52 bags of illicit drugs intended for supply to terrorists. In a separate operation in Taraba State, troops acting on credible intelligence arrested the chairman of the Gasso Local Government Area Hunters Association, Alhaji Adamu Tanko, for selling an AK-47 rifle to a suspected terrorist. The investigation revealed that the weapon had been recovered during a joint operation against terrorists in Boki Lamba, a border town with Plateau State. Similarly, troops deployed in Plateau State responded to distress calls regarding suspicious movements by criminal elements in the Ricos area of Jos North local government area. Troops arrested 2 criminal suspects and recovered a fabricated rifle and mobile phones containing images of various calibers of arms and ammunition. The Chief of Army Staff has commended the troops for their resilience and commitment. He also expressed gratitude to the public for their continued support for the Nigerian Army, sister services, and other security agencies through credible and actionable information about criminal activities.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu says the contemporary security challenges faces as a nation, tying into concept of the whole of government and society approach to resolve them decisively. The president was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, at the Made in African Defense Conference and the 60th of Defense Corporation in Abuja. Let's take a look at the report.
President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ably represented by the Secretary General of the Federation, George Akume, says the significant contribution of DECON over the years and the passion to see the speedy growth of DECON and Nigeria's military-industrial complex was the motivating factor in signing the DECON Act 2023 into law. While commending the efforts of DECON over the years, the president says his administration will invest substantially in DECON to ensure it delivers on its mandate efficiently within the 2030 roadmap timeframe.
The contemporary security challenges we face as a nation require tying into the concept of the whole of government and society approach to resolve them decisively.
Highlighting the significant contributions and achievements of DECON over the past 60 years, the Honorable Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Matawalle, says the recent enactment of DECON Act 2023 by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu marks a turning point in the history of the defense sector, adding that this new legal framework empowers DECON to operate with greater autonomy and efficiency, enhancing its ability to meet the evolving defense needs of our nation.
This new legal framework empowers DECON to operate with a greater autonomy and efficiency, enhancing its ability to meet the evolving defense need of our nation.
while emphasizing the theme of this conference, which is Deacon at 60, Future Frontier in African's Defense Technology. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, underscores the importance of collaboration and innovation in addressing the complex security challenges facing the continent, adding that the conference is a call to innovate, embrace new technologies, and develop solutions that will ensure the security and prosperity of the nation and continent in the years to come.
A world where the dynamics of warfare and defense are rapidly evolving. It is imperative that we remain at the forefront of technological advancement. As African nations continue to confront threats to peace and stability, it is essential that we work together to enhance our defense capabilities and foster regional cooperation.
The Director General, Deacon Major General Edith, says the theme of the conference is a call to reflect on the collective journey and to strengthen ties that bind African countries in common pursuit of building Deacon.
Adapting to the dynamic landscapes of military technology and global defense trends. In the early years, our focus was predominantly on the production of small arms and ammunition, meeting the critical needs of our military and other security agencies. However, as the threats facing our nation and region become more complex and contemporary, so too has the interpretation of our mandate. In the 21st century, our projects have become more diverse, encompassing not only military products, but also venturing into civilian applications that leverage on our technological capabilities.
Deacon was established in August 1964, born out of the visionary mandate to support and enhance operational capabilities of the Nigerian Armed Forces. The highlight of the event is the launch of Deacon new logo and the anniversary book titled Deacon at 60, Forging the Pathway to Indigenous. Sharana J reporting for Global TV News.
Group of 6 Nigerian Army Division in a decisive push to deny criminal elements freedom of action in the Niger Delta region have arrested several wooden boats, destroyed over 40 illegal refining sites, and confiscated over 180 liters of illegal refined products across the region. The operations, which were conducted with the security agencies, led to the confiscation of illegal refining products within 6 division area of responsibility. Let's take a look at the report.
Operation as part of the efforts carried out by the division to effectively deny economic saboteurs freedom of action. Troops of 6th Division Garrison, in conjunction with other security agencies at Bail and Mbiama General Area, Okrika Local Government Area, recorded tremendous operational success. This led to the destruction of 6 illegal refining sites with 11 ovens and reservoir storage tanks, each 2 columns, and the confiscation of 2 massive trampoline storage filled with illegal crude oil estimated to be over 45,000 liters. Other items recovered include jerrycans and drums containing over 1,000 illegally refined automotive gas oil, 3 pumping machines, as well as a set of 2 long hoses of about 500 meters. Additionally, 5 illegal refining sites were taken out around Alakiri General Area, also Okrika Local Government Area, where over 15,000 illegally refined products were confiscated. In a similar vein, Troops 16 Brigade at Carlton Channel 1 around Bail and Elem Karakama general areas in Degma local government area arrested 2 wooden boats containing illegally refined products estimated to be over 24,000 liters, as well as 2 fiber boats containing over 1,200 stolen crudes. This was in addition to over 19,000 and 15,000 illegally refined products seized at Amalagakiri and Bongbokiri, respectively, both in Nembe local government area, Bayelsa State. In Delta State, troops of 63 Brigade, while on routine patrol along road Asaba-Onitsha, intercepted a truck with 33,000 liters of illegally refined products. Also, at west of Ikmemu Creek in Warri South, 1 active illegal refining site containing 1 cooking over with over 10,000 liters of stolen crude were confiscated. This was in addition to 5 massive dugouts destroyed. These efforts are in addition to other seizures made at the various locations within 6th Division area of responsibility. The General Officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army Major General Jamal Abdul Salam commended troops for the operational exploits. He further urged them to sustain the pressure against economic saboteurs as the operation progresses.
The federal government has extended invitations to local innovators, manufacturers, and research institutions to present their cutting-edge solution that can enhance national security through the Defense Innovation Challenge. The Defense Minister of State, Dr. Bello Matawalle, stated this at a press briefing ahead of the 60th anniversary celebration of the Defense Industry Corporation of Nigeria in Abuja. Let's take a look at the report. The Defense Industry Corporation of Nigeria, DICON, according to the federal government, has since been at the forefront of Nigerians' defense manufacturing, contributing significantly to national security and technological advancement. The Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, says the new DICON Act 2023 has the potential to significantly contribute to Nigerians' national development and security by boosting foreign exchange earning through local production of defense equipment, creating jobs for skilled Nigerians, and reducing capital flights to foreign nations.
Vehicles, artillery, and other defense equipment. Despite facing challenges, DICON persevered, driven by its commitment to self-reliance and national security. DICON's 60 years journey is a testament to Nigerians' commitment to self-reliance in defense production through collaboration and innovation.
The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Ibrahim Kana, and the Director General of DICON, Major General Anid Edet, says it is now mandatory for the government and its agencies to procure military hardware locally, except in instances when it is not available.
And at the moment, we have reached advanced stage. In fact, we're at the point of signing an MOU between the MOD and the Ministry of Steel. That MOD will see to the reactivation of 1 or 2 plants in Ajakuta. Those plants will be solely responsible for production of equipment that are relevant to the military industrial complex.
It's the first of its kind happening around Nigeria here and in most parts of Africa, and it is meant to harness and deliberate on technology and innovation ideas. We are going to bring youth that are talented around Nigeria. We have heard of cases in many states in Nigeria where youth are already innovatively making things in the informal sector.
The DICON 60th anniversary celebration holding on the 14th to 15th August will present a platform for about 150 foreign countries and nationals to showcase defense equipment exhibition. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News. We'll take a short break now. When we return, we'll take a story from NDLEA. Don't go away, stay with us. You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Security Matters. It's a program that highlights the activities of the Nigerian military and its sister service. A Vietnam-born businessman, Paul Okui Mbaduga, has been arrested by operative of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja after he tested positive to ingestion of cocaine. The 54-year-old suspect was intercepted at the boarding gate of the Abuja airport on Monday, 12th August 2024, during the outward of the clearance of Qatar Air Flight QR1432 to Hanoi, Vietnam via Doha. After 4 days under excretion observation, Mbaduga ingested a total of 88 wraps of the illicit drugs with a gross weight of 1.710 kilograms. Let's take a look at the report.
The businessman says he was given the cocaine pellets to swallow by a friend at Isolo area of the state for onward delivery in Vietnam for a fee of $2,000 US. In the same vein, NDLEA officers at the airport shed of the Murtala Muhammed International Airport, MMIA, Ikeja, Lagos, have intercepted a shipment of Loud, a syndicate strain of cannabis weighing 800 grams concealed in noodles going to Congo. A follow-up operation at the Alaba International Market, Ojo area of Lagos, led to the arrest of the sender of the consignment, Nnamani Sunday Sonny, who deals in GSM handsets. Meanwhile, a large consignment of drug imported from Canada have been recovered by NDLEA operative at the Lagos airport. A suspect, Desalu Taufik Temitokpe, who arrived on board an Air France flight with 6 boxes, was arrested by anti-narcotic officers during a joint examination by security agencies at the arrival hall. A total of 65.80 kilograms of psychoactive substance were recovered from 4 of the 6 suitcases. In a statement, Desalu said he and an accomplice currently at large were promised $10,000 upon successful delivery of the shipment in Lagos. No less than 892,400 bottles of codeine-based syrup worth 6,246,800,000 naira in street value were recovered from 5 containers by NDLEA operative at the Port Harcourt Port Complex, Oni River State, during a joint examination of the containers with men of the Nigerian Custom and other port stakeholders on Wednesday 14th and Thursday 15th August 2024. The bottles of the opnions were packed in 5,337 cartons with a gross weight of 133,860 kilograms and shipped in 5 containers from India. In Ekiti State, NDLEA operatives supported by men of the Nigerian Army and other security agencies as well as community youths on Wednesday, 14th August, raided the Ise Forest Reserve, Salaja Camp, Ise, Ekiti, where 21,800 kilograms of cannabis sativa on 20 hectares of farmland were destroyed. The following day, Thursday, 15th August, NDLEA officers on patrol along Onitsha-Enugu Road in Enugu intercepted a Sienna bus marked SKA 24 AG, from which 200.2 kilograms of cannabis were recovered and the driver, Okoro Emmanuel, 41, arrested, while the duo of Joseph Akpa, 45, and Diamond Inebuike, 21, arrested with 400 pills of tramadol on Monday, 12 August, at Garda Tambuwara area of Kano. NDL operative in Ogun State on Tuesday, 13th August, arrested 70-year-old Fidelis Igede and 3 others, Samuel Silvanus, 31, Jato Samson, 33, and Francis Blessing, 28, when a cannabis plantation on 6 hectares was raided at Alaka village in Abuja. NDLEA officers on patrol along Kwali Gwagwarada Gwagwalada Express on Tuesday, 13th August, intercepted a truck from which 30,000 ampoules of pantazocine injections were recovered and 3 suspects, Ifeanyi Sunday, Jeremiah Paul, and Edith Ubokobong, arrested. While operatives in Niger State on Thursday, 15th August, arrested Ifeanyi Chukwueze in Kontagora town with 28,500 pills of tramadol concealed in a loudspeaker. Their counterparts in Kogi State on Wednesday, 14th August, nabbed Abba Yakubu with 40,000 pills of the same opioids heading to Kontagora. Another suspect, Tochukwu Ona, 39, was arrested by NDLEA officers at Paparanda, Lokoja on Thursday, 15th August 2024, with 1,000 ampoules of pentazocine injection. While commending the officers and men of the NAIA, MMIA, PHPC, FCT, Kogi, Ogun, Ekiti, Kano, Enugu, and the Niger commands of the agency for the arrest and seizure of the past week, Chairman and the Chief Executive Officer of the NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, also applauded our compatriots in all the commands across the country for intensifying the WADA sensitization lecture and advocacy message to every part of their areas of responsibility.
Federal government has assured Nigerians of resilience and self-reliance in the production of defense equipment for national security development. The Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Matawali, stated this while declaring close the two-day African Defense Industry Conference in Abuja. Let's take a look at the report. Event to celebrate the 60th Defense Industry Corporation anniversary and the inaugural African Defense Industry Conference in Abuja was a platform to showcase Nigeria and Africa's indigenous production of defense technology and journey to attaining self-reliance. The Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Matawali, while declaring close the conference, says the event highlighted the country's roadmap and resilience in achieving self-reliance in defense technology and innovation.
We have witnessed unparalleled showcase of innovation, collaboration, and expertise emanating from our indigenous defense industry and the foreign partners. This event has not only highlighted the progress we have made, but also set the pace for a future where our nation stands resilient and self-reliant in matters of defense.
Chairman Senate Committee on Repatriation, Senator Ned Nwoko, says Nigeria has the capacity to produce defense technology.
We have the manpower and we also have the resourcefulness to be able to produce anything that we need and compete with other countries.
It is expected that stakeholders present at the conference will work towards implementing recommendations reached during the two-day in promoting African indigenous defense technology. Kelomo Okeri, Global Television News. Armed Forces of Nigeria says troops on the front line across troubled area in Nigeria have neutralized 147 terrorists, arresting 381 persons. Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, made this known while keeping journalists abreast with the operational activities of the troops in their theater of operation. Let's take a look at the report. Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba says troops also arrested 23 perpetrators of oil theft and rescued 113 kidnapped hostages. He further stated that in the last 2 weeks, the armed forces has rejigged war against crude oil theft operations in the Niger Delta region, which has begun to yield noticeable increase in the nation's crude oil production.
Accordingly, troops will sustain the renewed vigor and momentum till the nation's crude oil production target is achieved and exceeded.
General Buba further stated that the ongoing operation across other parts of the country remain focused on defeating and killing the enemy wherever they are.
Troops neutralized 147 terrorists and arrested 381 of them. We also arrested 23 perpetrators of oil theft and rescued 113 kidnapped hostages during the period under review.
The military high command, however, urged the citizens to collaborate with the armed forces to win the war against insurgency. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News. Before we go, let's take a quick look at the defense capability of achieving more equipment for the Nigerian military. In a significant step towards enhancing Nigerian defense capability and achieving self-reliance in the military hardware production, the National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure, NASENI, has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Defense. The Executive Vice Chairman of NASENI, Khalid Sulaiman Alilu, says the signing of the MOU is in a quest to strengthen the defense infrastructure through indigenous innovation and technology advancements. Let's take a look at the report. For your signing ceremony, the Executive Vice Chairman of NASENI, Kali Sulaiman Alilu, highlighted the importance of the military industry complex as not just a strategic initiative but a national imperative. Kali emphasized that in the rapidly evolving global security environment, it is critical for Nigeria to position itself to address emerging threats and homegrown solutions.
The goal is to create a robust ecosystem that does not only support the needs of the armed forces, but also foster growth of the local industries, thereby reducing our dependencies on foreign imports.
It says the MOU represents the beginning of a long-term collaboration aimed at enhancing and creating a robust ecosystem that supports the needs of the Nigerian armed forces while fostering the growth of local industries, thereby reducing reliance on foreign imports.
We can work together for the betterment of Nigeria. Today, NASENI, Ministry of Defense, and our parastatal, DICOM, is signing an MOU for the production of arms and ammunition, research and development in the areas of defense and military industrial infrastructure.
The MOU represents the beginning of a long-term collaboration aimed at enhancing our defense capabilities through innovation and indigenous production. It is our firm belief that through this partnership we will lay the foundation of a self-reliant defense industry that can meet the needs of our armed forces and contribute to Nigeria's economic growth.
It is expected that the Memorandum of Understanding will elevate Nigeria's defense capability and contribute to the broader goal of national security and economic development. Stakeholders present to witness the signing of this landmark agreement include the Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Mitawali, the Minister of Steel Development, Shuaibu Abubakar Audu, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Defense, Dr. Ibrahim Abubakar Kana, senior officers of the Armed Forces. Kelomo Ukeri, Global Television News. Right, this is where we draw the curtain on security matters today. Join me again next week on Global Television. We're on Star Time channels 276 and 365 on DSTV. To stay connected, kindly follow us on all our social media handles at Global TV NG and our website globaltvabuja.com. Till I come your way again, I am Kelomo Ukeri. I celebrate you all.